Hi, everybody. The Psalm 118 says this: "The stone that the builders rejected has now become the cornerstone. This is the Lord's doing, and it is wonderful to see." Jesus quotes this in Matthew 21:42. He says, "Don't you remember the scriptures? The stone which the builders rejected has become the cornerstone." Of course, he's referring to his death, his being rejected by the Jewish leaders. I like to make that clear, not the Jews, but the Jewish leaders of the day rejected him. But that cross of Jesus has become the cornerstone of our faith and the cornerstone of our belief and the cornerstone of our ability to have a connection with God. So the thing that the builders, the religious leaders, rejected has become literally the cornerstone of our faith and our belief and our salvation. So on the bigger scale, that's what that's all about. But on a personal level, I think this is also true for us on a personal level. And what I mean by that is when I look back over my life, the parts of my life that I, at the time, didn't want to go through have actually become my salvation often. When I flunked out of college, it was a horrible time, and I thought that was the worst thing that ever happened to me. But as I look back now, that cornerstone that I created became essential to who I was. I wouldn't be who I am today without that experience. I needed to change some things in my life, and God provided the people, the time, and the place for that to happen just so perfectly. So in your life, are there stones that maybe you would reject, maybe others have rejected, that have become very valuable to you? I think when I was a kid, I felt rejected, but that helped me develop compassion for people that do feel rejected. Do you have a illness or an injury or something in your life that's bad that is something that you would definitely want to reject? And as you look back in your life, has that become a cornerstone for you, an important thing for you? I think that's often true, and not always, but I think often it is true for us. And that's the way it happens in our life for us. So the cornerstone the builders rejected has become the foundation of our faith. That's Jesus Christ on the cross. But in our lives too, I think God does that. Takes the things that we would consider rejected or rejectable or things we wouldn't want to have in our lives and turns them into a positive thing for us in our life as well. So it's always a good, important thing not to look at things in our life as good or bad, because we don't really know. We're not really good judges of what's good for us and what's bad for us. It's better to look at life that whatever comes into our life is supposed to be there and is there at the hand of God, and then figure out, well, what does God have to teach me in this situation, and what do I need to learn? Well, I hope that's a good thought for you, and God bless. I hope you have a great week, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.